Good day, my friends. Good day. Today's chat dedicated to Pope Francis, Messie Bergoglio. And the title goes like this: What is life without a value? Again, I think you get tired of me always asking questions, but I'm at least trying to give a perspective of my answer. But consider this: why I'm asking questions. Why most of my sayings and writings, especially writings, are all in questions. I'll give you my perspective on this, because by asking questions, we are restructuring our way of present docileness. I'm asking you a question, you basically start thinking the way how I presented the question, what was the intent behind the question, and you can see that some of these questions are actually very funny. They're not serious, they're not, dready, they're not boring, they're intriguing. And this is where, in our process of awakening, questioning other or allowing to be presented with a question or through the question, a certain idea, is the most beneficial. This is how I feel. So please forgive if this is too boring for you or not to your likings, but consider that I'm doing this for the sake of me, because when I ask you a question, I'm actually asking a question myself. And when I'm answering this question, I'm answering this question to me as well. So I'm going through this process by myself, with your help, and becoming wiser with every time I'm allowing myself to be part of this process. Most of the people, they put it on the side. They're very ignorant. So we go back to this subject today about the value. This is where value actually sits, in what I'm just describing here. Are you going to accept it or not? It doesn't matter to me. But I will be the one who has the most benefits from this. It's not selfish deed. It's a very almost divine. When you realize how easily you can actually expand yourself by questioning self, by doing something that you can actually see that it can benefit others, and then it comes back from universe that is actually benefiting you the most. Remember this universal law, universal law of the circle, where we're realizing whatever we give out, it comes back from universe to us, thousandfold, millionfold. It will not come millionfold because we could not sustain it, but it comes, in increments, bigger and bigger. So I mentioned this to Pope Francis, that this is dedicated to the being who is in one of the most intriguing positions at the moment. He has to transmute a church from within. The church who was, let's call it, representing God, but completely been severed from godly behavior. Millennia was doing completely against people, against God, and against itself. But on the end, because the universe and Mother Father are very, very patient, they will let all this unfold until certain people come in the place. Yes, Saint Francis came a couple of 100 years ago, more. And look, his legacy. He was recorded. He was ingrained into our behavior, that we still remember what does it mean being beautiful, what does it mean to be giving, what does it mean being caring. And now we have another being who took Saint Francis' name. Actually, he's just transmuting this energy in our face, saying, here, this is what I am. And I'll do everything from inside out, without accusing anybody, without being aggressive in any way, and I'll transmute the church. And I'll bring the church back to the people. So I give all my honor to this being who actually had a huge courage to take this job. So when we consider what is the value of Pope Francis being in there at the moment, and the moments of biggest change ever in the history of this part of the universe. Tremendous, like we have to be glorifying him to the point that we can have, a coffee with him just like this. That we can glorify him and not make him some kind of, idealistic statue or deity who can't do anything, without moving around. But look what he's doing. He's breaking every single rule and regulation and dogmas within the church. And he broke up the bank. Actually, he cleaned up the bank of IOR. You will see. You will be actually very, very pleased and surprised and happy hearing on the 23rd, 24th of the September 2015 in United States. In United Nations, he will do a major presentation. He will address everybody, not just, people there or United Nations, every single human, from the perspective of what church did and what are they doing now. And they're doing a tremendous, beautiful job now, with him on in the lead. So let's ask a little game, okay? Let's play a game about what you would choose. You have 2 cars, brand new, huge, okay? And on the other side you have a little crystal, and you knowing you can choose only one of these 2. For cars, you need the gasoline, real gasoline, not electrical. They are gasoline cars, okay? Brand new. And on the other hand, you have a little crystal, amethyst, let's say. You can choose cars, both cars, or amethyst, to go from, let's say, Croatia into Great Britain. Okay. Which one you choose if you know there's no gasoline on the way? You cannot buy it, completely, all the gasoline is gone. Which one you choose? But you knowing that little crystal, if you hold it in your hand, it can actually teleport you whenever you want to go. But for this, you have to have faith. For the cars, you just need to have some money. But even if you have money, you will not have gasoline to go somewhere else. So, which one you would choose to go somewhere else? Okay, doesn't have to be an answer. It's just like rhetorical question that gives you an idea to think about something. So, what is the value of these cars and what is the value of the crystal? The value in the cars is they're useless because there's no gasoline to transport. Little crystal has the value of faith that you have into possibility to teleport whenever you want to go. Okay? So let's truly become people who enjoy every single moment by recognizing what we're doing. We're doing a tremendous job. We're doing a beautiful job in transmuting the old habits, old dogmas, but very fast. Like, consider, in a couple of months, last couple of months, we amazingly changed the outcome of the new earth. And she is coming. And she'll be born very soon. I mean, she's born already, but you will be able to see her in her beauty very soon. I love you very much, and I'm so honored that we all together, popes, beggars, actors, villains, heroes, we're all here. Angels, archangels, gods, animals, plants, and Terra. Terra is our true hero because she sustained us for millions of years. Thank you.
I've been watching you, a la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Come on, a la 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 long, a la 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 long.